So we're back here on some Plants vs. Zombies, and for today's video, we're playing levels 3 and 4. It's been a really long time since I've played Plants vs. Zombies. I know I uploaded a video about it, about over a week ago probably, but it's been a really long time for me playing it because the only time I ever play this game is when I'm recording for it. And I got this gameplay like the day after I got the first one. So it's been a really long time for me, but it's really easy for me to record these videos because I just play 2 levels and then I call it. As you can tell from the thumbnail and the video title, I got the shovel in today's video, and I didn't show the demonstration or the tutorial on how to use it. I'm just going to be playing through the levels pretty much in all of these videos because I think that the tutorial things are very boring and we all pretty much know how it works. If you've ever played this game, then you know how all of the equipment works. So there's no real reason to show all of that. I'm just going to, play through the levels and just have fun doing it. These early levels are very easy and they're not that interesting, to be completely honest. I mean, probably the most interesting part is when you fill up the yard, which we're going to do in this video, but I mean, other than that, these early levels don't really got a lot going for them. One thing I'm going to do differently in this Plants vs. Zombies playthrough is I'm going to use all of the plants. Like if I unlock, for example, the cherry bomb, I never really used that when I played through this game when I was a kid or whatever. But now I'm going to try and at least use it every other video or something like that. Just use a new plant that I've never really used before. And you can tell that I never really used it because I don't know how it works. To be completely honest, I thought that cherry bomb had a lot more range. That's why I kind of put it a little bit farther away, but, we learn things on this playthrough. Also, zombies that don't usually take that long to kill, like the conehead zombies, will take a lot less time to kill once we get a lot more advanced plants, I guess you could call them. Because right now we're just stuck with base pea shooters and cherry bombs that I have no idea how to work them. But right here, I'm pretty sure once it loads up, because you get a cooldown on each one of your plants. Like the bigger plants have a lot more cooldown than, like the sunflower or whatever. But once you get the cherry bomb back, I'm pretty sure I actually learned how to use it this time. Yeah, you can tell right here. I'm just going to plant it down, and that's how it's actually supposed to work. These levels just keep getting longer and longer. I already don't know what to talk about for 3-minute long videos. How am I going to talk for this long on 7 to 10-minute long videos? I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try my absolute best. Final waves on these first few levels are very, relaxing to watch because you just mow down as many zombies as you can. But once you get to the later levels and it starts becoming a lot more stressful, that's when I kind of don't like it because I don't like a lot of stress. I like to just sit back and relax. That's why these early levels are just amazing to me. But hey, we beat level 3, and we got the walnut that you just put up in front of your plants, and he just takes all of the damage for them. What a legendary character, honestly. Get you a friend like the walnut. He'll just, he'll always be there for you. Also, I like how there's not that many zombies in the street, but they somehow just keep coming. That's great. I love how this game just clickbaits you into thinking that this level will be easy. I know it's not going to be. This level will last longer than the last one. But hey, at least the difference between last level and this one is I know how the cherry bomb works, and now we have a shield in the form of a poor little walnut. I remember when I was a kid, I played this game on my 3DS, and I actually beat the game on a plane, I'm pretty sure. So I kind of just played through the entire thing, the whole flight, and I beat it in one flight. It took me maybe 3 or 4 hours, but I beat this game. This playthrough is going to be a lot more drawn out because I obviously can't play unless I'm recording. Because I don't know if I can go back and play levels before I unlock all of the levels done, and I don't feel like having to beat the game in a rush. Anyway, back to my childhood. I used to have an iPad, and I would always download every single game of a franchise or whatever. I would always have all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, all of the Plants vs. Zombies games, stuff like that. So I would have Plants vs. Zombies 1, Plants vs. Zombies 2, and I've played through most of them. I wish that the Xbox had Plants vs. Zombies 2. I actually don't know. I might have to check that out. But what the Xbox does have is all of the Garden Warfare games and stuff like that, which I do plan on making videos for. Come to think of it, I've never even watched a Garden Warfare video. I don't know what the game looks like, how it plays. and I used to be obsessed with Plants vs. Zombies, so that's honestly kind of a shocker. Now that my yard is all filled up, I have a lot more ground to cover, which means I have a lot more sunlight that I'm going to be spending. But if I can just keep the zombies off of my sunflowers with, walnuts or whatever, then I might be able to stall it. But at the same time, I don't really feel like trying to waste as much sunlight as I can. Like, I probably will only plant one row of sunflowers like I did when I was a kid, and one row of pea shooters, one row of walnuts. I used to always be so organized playing this game, and I think it's always worked out for me, so I think I'm going to do that in this playthrough as well. Now, it didn't always work out for me, but it did most of the time, and if I just can't afford those bigger plants, then I usually do like 2 rows of pea shooters or something. I don't even know. I used to play this game so organized, and I literally had no reason to do it like that. I just played it like that because in my mind, everything had to be even. You just got to be so organized, and everything's got to be even. So, I don't know. I'll probably play the game the same way, but I don't really feel like it's worked out as well as I'd hoped it would. And what I mean by that is I used to fail a lot of levels because I tried to be so organized, and I don't really think that that's the correct way to play this game. I feel like you got to do whatever you got to do to protect your lawnmowers or your house, actually. You got to protect the house. I don't know why you would protect the lawnmowers. I completely forgot that the lawnmowers are like an offensive last-ditch effort to protect the house. I never really had to use that when I was a kid because my defense system was just, perfect. One line of everything is the most easy and perfect way to play this game, I promise you. But here's the last wave that I'm going to do this video. And next video, I'm going to play levels, 5 and 6, I think. So that's when things are going to get a little bit more complicated, I feel like. But these final waves for these first few aren't anything really, especially when you have cherry bombs that will just completely obliterate all of those zombies and just win you the level. That's pretty much it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I did all of that work for a shovel.